Buenas a todos, bienvenidos al canal Gran Capi. Como podéis ver, seguimos en Siberia y bueno, pues necesitamos las llaves para arrancar la moto, así que vamos por aquí a ver qué podemos hacer. Bueno, ya estuve por aquí inspeccionando este vagón. Vamos a ver más cosas, a ver qué se puede hacer. Si te atascas, puedes escuchar una pista pulsando el botón, vale.
Sorry, whoever you were, but I need to do a quick search.
Vale.
I don't think I can make any use of that. Let's search somewhere else. That must be the shooter. One last drink to work up some courage. One last drink to work up some courage.
Nota de suicidio del oficial. Miércoles 5 de abril de 1944. Cuando tú, quien quiera que seas, leas la carta, yo ya no seré más que un saco de huesos. Cada día intento ser más leal que nunca a la patria y cumplir mi trabajo, etcétera, etcétera. Bueno. La moral de los hombres está por los suelos. Para evitar su posible traición y deshonra en un momento de debilidad, me he visto forzado a ejecutarlos. Tengo razones para creer que en su desesperación, tal igual. Vale. A ver, bueno. Tengo razones para creer que en su desesperación estaban planeando escapar de la motocicleta y revelar el paradero del tren a nuestros enemigos a cambio de su libertad. Pero he escondido la llave de contacto. A ver. Ahora el deber me llama. Haré lo que debo en nombre de nuestro líder y de la patria, para que este tesoro permanezca oculto hasta que el alto mando esté en disposición de recuperarlo. Vale, o sea, ha ocultado las llaves y un tesoro, vale.
So this brown shadow officer shot his own men and then killed himself to make sure the train was never found by the Allies. Whatever it holds must be priceless. Strange, the hollow shape. There must have been something in it.
Bueno, vamos a seguir mirando.
He wore stripes. Must have been the brown shadow officer in charge of the train. Shot himself in the head. Awful. Nothing interesting here. I don't think I can make any use of that. The distinctive symbol of the brown shadow fascists. Many countries have banned it, and that's just fine by me.
Bueno, pues tenemos un dispositivo circular. Bueno, será para meterlo ahí.
Major Sutel's last drink to give him courage?
Anda, mira. La llave. Son dos llaves.
One of the keys is still covered in blood. Must be the one for the motorbike.
Bueno, pues ya está, ya tenemos las llaves de la moto.
Got him.
It hasn't been started for too long. But leave me to it and I'll see if I can get it going. If I can just get it to kickstart, we might be home free.
¿Puedo ayudar? No, te dejo seguir, venga.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then. I'm gonna go search the train a little more. Maybe I'll find something useful for when we get out of here.
Sure.
The key to the carriage.
Bueno, voy a probar en este lado. Vale, prueba ahí. Se resiste, tío. Vale.
Kate! Your chariot's waiting! Hey! What are you... Holy crap! Wow! This is worth a fortune! I can't believe it! This is gonna come in nicely when we're on the road, babe.
Bueno, vamos a ver qué hay por ahí.
I hate to think what became of the owners of all these stolen objects.
Oh my god. You gotta see this.
Yeah, it's pretty well done. I like the color of the rock face there. Is that what fascinates you?
No, Kate. There! Look! It's right under your nose.
Firma ilegible, a ver.
It dates from 1937, apparently, but I can't make out the signature. Cola? Coba or something like that? Anyway, what's so fascinating about it?
You mean you can't see? Take a closer look.
Sorry, you'll have to be more specific, Katusha, because I still can't see.
Look again, there. The girl. She's your spitting image.
Well... You really think she looks like me?
Come on, you gotta admit it's incredible, right?
Either way, I suggest you put it away. We'd better get going.
It's amazing.
A masterpiece. The Brown Shadow must have looted it during World War II. It must be priceless. Now I understand why the Brown Shadow wanted to hide the train so badly. There's a veritable fortune in loot here.
Bueno, pues yo creo ya está.
Come on, kid. You gotta admit she looks like you. It must be a sign.
Hold it right there, girls.
All right. You've caught us. But take a look inside this carriage. The train is full of treasure. We could all escape with tons of it. Just look.
Don't move.
Listen to me, Simona. You've always been good to us, so why can't we help each other now? We'll be stronger together.
Sure. You've been nice little prisoners. I have nothing against you personally. But why can't I keep the treasure for myself? I could leave this rotten prison. Nobody will know. I could even say you tried to escape, which wouldn't be a lie.
Simona, don't.
Don't take it personally. I just need a change of life. I think you can understand where I'm coming from. No!
My sweet Katusha.
Oh, Kate. Poor Kate. Now you're on your own. With a train full of treasure.
Todo va a salir bien, ¿no? Venga.
It'll be all right, Katusha.
No. Not for me.
Hush, Katusha.
Listen. That girl in the picture would have been so cool to go looking for her together, wouldn't it?
Nothing's changed. I'm still taking you with.
No. You gotta go. You gotta go and find out before the guards come. Find that girl, all right? Kate? Love you. Remember me, Kate. I'll close my eyes now.
Bueno, hay que ponerla en marcha, la moto.
Miss Walker? Miss Walker? Ah, there you are.
Please excuse me, Frau Wagner. I was trying to decipher this. Is everything okay?
I found these for you. They might help you find that Müller shop you asked about.
Thank you, Frau Wagner. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, dear. I'll be at the reception desk if you need anything else.
A lo largo de la aventura, los objetivos se irán anotando en el diario. Vale. Bueno, vamos a ver el diario. Diciembre de 2004. Me complace informarle de que la señorita Walker se ha fugado de la mina. Por desgracia, según los guardias, su compañera de celda no sobrevivió al intento de fuga. Una muerte más que pesará sobre la conciencia de la fugitiva. Según parece, se dirigió hacia el oeste, hacia un destino desconocido. Puede que esté buscando un aeropuerto, quién sabe. Cabe la posibilidad de que el billete de avión que envió usted junto con la carta haya tenido el efecto deseado. No en vano, a la señorita Kay Walker ya no le quedan sueños utópicos con lo que obsesionarse, ¿no? Bueno, aquí habla más cosas. Estimada señora Foster, le agradezco enormemente la información facilitada en su última carta. Me será muy útil para volver a ponerme en marcha. Si la señorita Walker fue vista por última vez en Wagen. Ese será mi destino, ¿vale? Bueno, esto que pone aquí es increíble que haya pasado un año desde que empecé a seguirle el rastro. Bueno, nosotros ahora mismo tenemos a Kate Walker. Ha pasado un año, entonces. Y ha recorrido lo que es todo el país del este, o sea, toda Europa, del este al oeste. Y ahora está en el país de... Bueno, la ciudad Wagen. Y bueno, pues vamos a inspeccionar todo esto que hay aquí. Bueno, lo que está tratando de buscar es la tienda Müller, lo que había visto en el portarrollos. Bueno, tenemos que seleccionar 3 anuncios. No iba.
Can't be this shop.
Farmacia, descartar, no. Tiene que ser anticuarios. Tienda de bicicletas, descartar. Casa de empeños, cuadros. Puede ser, marcar. Comida de pájaros, cuidados, descartar. Tienda Müller, puede ser esta. Marcar. Zapatería. Bueno, hay que... Esto ya es más complicado. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo. Hay que seleccionar 3 sectores. Este es un sector, 2 y así. Son sectores. Bueno, vamos a investigar lo que es el hotel un poco. A ver si podemos conseguir más información. Leer el periódico. Encuentran botín de guerra en una mina de sal clandestina. El descubrimiento de una mina de sal clandestina en la región de la taiga de hierro ha conmovido a los activistas de derechos humanos. Bueno, viene explicando lo que ya sabemos. Cuando nuestro equipo de expertos de artes haya identificado todos los objetos robados, lo complicado será devolvérselos a sus legítimos propietarios, ha añadido Palinsky en relación a las obras de arte robadas. Bueno, ese es el periódico de hoy. Bueno, vamos a ver aquí. Hay como un ordenador. Buscar lugares o... No, ver correo, vamos a ver.
There must be 3 years worth of emails I haven't read here. Better do some cleaning up.
Ah, that's better.
Buscar lugares, venga. Wagen, a ver qué nos cuenta. Ciudad, venga. Wagen es la capital de Osterland. Ese es el país. Un pequeño país centroeuropeo con una población de 9 millones de personas, tal cual. Ciudad. Ah, bueno, ya. Tienda de Müller, venga, a ver.
Too many results to trawl through with a computer. Better off using the documents Frau Wagner brought me first.
Vale, volver. Internacional, ¿no? Taiga de hierro. La taiga de hierro es una región de Europa del Este que ha permanecido en gran medida asilvestrada. La zona es famosa por haber sido una de las líneas defensivas de la URSS. Vale, la región es casi tan rica, cuenta con numerosas aldeas industriales, algunas minas siguen abiertas, pero se convirtieron en el escenario de operaciones cuestionables que eminentemente suelen estar relacionadas con el crimen organizado o con grupos identitarios escindidos. Bueno, taiga de hierro ya está a volver. Wagen. Nada, vale, ya ha estado ahí, volver. Buscar lugares, buscar gente y organizaciones necrológicas. A ver quién ha fallecido. Katusha.
I wish you could be here with me now, Katyusha. We would have found the shop together.
Bueno, esta de la fallecida. Desaparece un ídolo caído. Las autoridades han informado de la desaparición de Katerina Spirodonova, quien fuera todo un ídolo de los jóvenes soviéticos. La niña prodigio, más conocida como Katyusha, se unió al prestigioso coro soviético a muy temprana edad. Bueno, aquí cuenta la historia. Toda la historia, vale. Sarah Walker.
Oh my God, Mom was buried months ago.
Bueno, tras una larga enfermedad, Sarah Walker falleció a los 65 años en el 23 de agosto de 2003. Bueno, el entierro de Sarah se ha retrasado una semana para dar tiempo a que su hija se entere de la noticia. Se espera que la señorita Walker pueda volver a casa para despedirse de su madre. Olivia Foster es una vieja amiga de la familia. Invita a todos los que quieren despedirse de Sarah Walker a asistir al funeral que se celebrará el 28 de agosto a las 2 de la tarde. Olivia junto a su marido Dan desean darles las gracias a todos los que han acompañado en estos momentos de pesar, así como Frank Malkovich y a todo el personal del Hospital del Monte Sinaí. Vale. Bueno, pues yo creo que está. Volver. Organización, ¿no? La sombra marrón. La sombra marrón es un término que se usaba para designar a la oleada de nacionalismo que barrió Europa durante la primera mitad del siglo XX. Salió a relucir en la Europa central de los años 20 y llegó a su poder en los años 30, poco a poco ir conquistando el resto de Europa, la cual dio pie a la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Bueno, cuenta más ahí, pero bueno, vamos a dejarlo volver. Volver y yo creo que salir ya. Irse. Bueno, a ver qué nos ayuda más.
Now I get why they call this part of town the Flower District. It's very calm here. Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday. And that suits me fine. I get the impression I've seen that before someplace.
No se puede hacer nada por aquí, no se puede entrar. Vale, a ver. Bueno, volvemos a la mesa, vamos a mirarme el mapa bien. Bueno, esto va por secciones. Esa la de marcado. Descartar también. Marcar, yo creo marcar, venga.
The musical square. Everyone says it's one of the places you just gotta see in Vagen. Too bad there aren't any Muno shops there, though.
Entonces sí, bueno, esta voy a poner que sí, marcar.
I'm pretty confident about one of my choices.
Descartar.
I'm pretty sure about one of my choices, but I bet I'm wrong about the other ones.
Bueno, tengo dos marcadas. Yo creo que...
Two of my choices don't feel right, but one of them seems okay at least. One of my choices feels off. I should change it.
Oh, qué vete a saber, tío. Marcar.
I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much.
The district where the guest...
I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much.
Todo ya está, tío. No sé si lo he hecho bien. A ver qué hay que hacer ahora. Encuentra las 3 tiendas en el mapa. Vale, no he encontrado. Bueno, a ver qué puede ser. Ah, tengo 4, tío. No me doy cuenta, a ver.
Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right. I nailed it for 2 of my choices, I think.
Con 2.
I just need to change the wrong one. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices. Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right. I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be... One of my choices feels off. I should change it. I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much. I should stick with 3 choices. I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much.
Tengo 4, tío.
I should stick with 3 choices. I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too
Tengo 3,
much.
4.
Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right. I nailed it for 2 of my choices, I think. I just need to change the wrong one.
O sea, hay 2 correctas, tío.
I'm pretty sure about one of my choices, but I bet I'm wrong about the other ones. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices. Two of my choices don't feel right, but one of them seems okay at least. Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right.
A ver, pues no sé.
One of my choices feels
Debería
off.
cambiarla, tío.
I should
A ver.
change it.
The district where the guest...
I nailed it for two of my choices, I
Con
think.
dos.
I just need to change the wrong one.
O sea, hay dos que he acertado, tío. Pues no sé, tío.
I should stick with three choices. Checking. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices. I should stick with three choices. Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right. I should stick with three choices. Checking more locations would be too much. One of my choices feels off. I should stick with three choices. I nailed it for two of my choices, I think. I just need to change the wrong one.
Pues no sé, macho. Este no. Este, o sea, este cuadrante no. Este tampoco. A ver, dame una pista.
To find the whereabouts of the shops I'm
La
interested
guía
in,
telefónica para poder
I'll need to get
determinar
the
la
info
ubicación
from
de
the
las...
phone book.
Guía telefónica, tío. Claro que si no es una carambola eso. ¿Dónde está el teléfono?
Oh, hi, dear.
If you don't mind, I'm in the middle of a call. It's busy.
So, Miss Walker, were the documents of any help to you?
To tell you the truth, I haven't had time to look at them yet. But thank you so much for digging them out for me. I'm sure they'll be a great help.
Good. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Historia, la pensión, ¿no?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your guest house, Frau Wagner?
Oh, I'd be delighted. What would you like to know?
¿Hay más huéspedes?
Things seem to be quiet today.
Oh, there's never many guests at this time of year.
Actually, is she a guest too?
Oh, yes. She arrived earlier. An elderly English lady. A former military officer, if I understood correctly. They say she's come on some rather unpleasant business. A burial, from what I can gather. Yes, Miss Walker. And she hasn't let go of the telephone since she got here.
Mi habitación.
The room's just perfect. Thank you so much.
There's no need to thank me, Miss Walker. It's my job to make sure my guests are comfortable. And it's not every day we get a young American lady on a motorbike in the middle of the night looking for a mysterious shop. It makes me feel like I'm in a detective novel.
I'd love to know more about you, Frau Wagner.
Oh, there's not much to tell, really. At least nothing that would change the course of history.
But I'm sure you've had an eventful life, haven't you?
Well, I was born just after the war in Wagen, and I've never left. I opened this place and ran it with my husband until he died a few years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You see, nothing to write home about. Then again, we were never ones for excitement, really. But we were happy, my husband and I.
I have a few questions about Wagen.
Good. because if you'd asked me about the latest scientific discovery, I'd have to say pass. But if it's about Wagen, then you've come to the right person, my dear.
To be honest, I haven't had much time to find out about Wagen and the surrounding area. What is it I should know?
For one, Wagen is very old, renowned for its charm and culture. As for the surrounding area, it attracts mountain lovers mostly, it being so near to the Swiss Alps, of course. The banks of the Dombra, the longest river in the country, are the delight of summer vacationers.
What can you tell me about the district?
Well, it's one of the oldest districts in Wagen, traditionally working class. Myself and a few of the other relics who live here do try to keep it from modernization and mass tourism as best as we can. Other districts haven't been so careful, and the locals have been forced to leave their district because of rising rent prices.
My, quest here is closely linked to the region of Wagen. Could you tell me a little bit about its history?
I'd be glad to.
I found out about the woman I'm looking for thanks to a painting that must have been pillaged by the Brown Shadow during World War II.
Doesn't surprise me. Wagen, and by extension all of Ostertal, was annexed and occupied by the fascists just before the war. They sacked, stole, and pillaged everything they could, just like they did in the rest of occupied Europe.
The woman I'm looking for must have been about 18 in 1937. Was this an important date in the history of Wagen?
Not that I know of, no. But I'm not much of a historian, and I wasn't even born then. All I know is that the Troubles came the following years, with the Second World War. So that year must have been a boom year for fascist ideology, when the Brown Shadow was still just another party vying for power by preaching hate.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
Muy bien.
Can't you see that the telephone is taken? Wait your turn.
Yes, I arrived safe and sound. I hope to proceed with the identification as soon as they have extracted them out. What? Can't I hang up now? All right, I'll wait. But please, try to be as quick as possible. It's a dreadful business, if you ask me.
Miss Walker, really? I must protest, that is no way to behave. I'm sorry, but I really can't have you eavesdropping in my establishment.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't... I mean, it's not what it seems.
Vale, ya no me permite.
Please make yourself at home. It's a pleasure to welcome you here.
No sé, no puedo... Ya no puedo ir a la cabina telefónica.
Very
Observa.
calm here. Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday. And that suits me fine. I get the impression I've seen that before someplace.
I should take a look at that map Frau Wagner left me on the lounge table.
Debería echarle un vistazo a lo que dejó en la mesa. ¿Puedo llamar o qué? Bajar. La guía telefónica no me deja. No se puede, tío. Venga, a ver, inspeccionar. Bien, estamos de vuelta otra vez.
Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right. I'm pretty sure about one of my choices, but I bet I'm wrong about the other ones. Two of my choices don't feel right, but one of them seems okay at least. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices. Two of my choices don't feel right, but one of them seems okay at least. I should stick with 3 choices, checking more locations. I'm pretty sure about one of my choices, but I bet I'm wrong about the other ones. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices.
A ver.
One of my choices feels off. I should stick with 3 choices, checking more. Okay.
Vale,
So
ya
these
está.
3 shops are the most likely to have sold the painting case. I need to pick the right one now.
Vale, elige el mapa de la tienda más relevante que visitar, tío, este.
No doubt about it. This antique shop is probably my best shot. Better hang on to the address.
Vale, página de la guía telefónica. Es la página que arranqué de la guía telefónica de la pensión, vale. Indica que la tienda Müller y Son se encuentra en el distrito de los anticuarios de Wagen, vale.
Just need to get the painting from my room and I can
Pues
go and
vamos
show
a
it to the
verla.
antique.
Bueno, esto es un mapita. La plaza de la música, la estación central, el distrito de los anticuarios. Ah, el puente de la niebla, tío. Esto lo podía haber visto antes, macho, joder. Ahí los anticuarios en el 3. Bien aquí, bien explicado, macho.
Hans. According to this flyer, he came to Wagen during one of his trips.
Bueno, Osterland se forma a raíz de tal cual. Recorrido conmemorativo de la Segunda Guerra Mundial en Wagen. El puente, Valle del Recuerdo y finalmente la estación del central del tren. Bueno, aquí es donde explicaba esto más o menos, tío. Este es los anticuarios en el 3.
I hope it'll be just as calm when I get back. Wouldn't mind some alone time by the fire. Hope it still works. That's not my room. Better not go in.
Wagen is surrounded by the Alps. Switzerland is right on the other side. That's Germany over there. I wonder how far Barockstadt University is from here. I understand why Wageners call their town the heart of Europe. It's literally in the center of it.
Vale.
I think that's Frau Wagner's room.
La plaza de la música, vale. Muy bonito esto es. La púa.
Katusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
Perfect. I just need to take this painting to the antique shop I found earlier. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me how to get there. Katusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
No lo coge, tío, lo deja ahí.
I'll find her, Katusha, just like I promised. And we'll find out who she is, or was.
La pintó cerca de una montaña. Lo que está siguiendo es el cuadro ese que tiene ella. No logro distinguir la firma del autor. ¿Quién es la joven que aparece en ella? ¿Para hacia acá o hacia aquí? Taiga de hierro, 1944. Esta lámina estaba oculta en el tren del comandante Suter. Fue saqueada por la sombra marrón. El tren se vio afectado por el desprendimiento. Encontré el tren del comandante Suter con Katyusha. Esta obra data de 1937. Y luego en 2004 estaba guardado en un portainstrumentos. El envoltorio de la lámina pone tienda de Müller en Wagen. Luego en 2005 debo encontrar esa tienda de Müller, vale. Vale, pues ya está, tío. Bueno, coge esto, ¿no? ¿O qué? Vale.
Nice. It seems like a lifetime since I enjoyed some good old-fashioned comfort. Room might not be as cozy as a you-call yurt, but it's sure more spacious.
¿Qué más por aquí? Nada, tío. La cama.
How strange to be here in Wagen. After months of roaming from east to west on a motorbike, after taking odd jobs here and there to build up a little nest egg to finance this trip, and to be able to stay in this guest house for a time. Lucky Frau Wagner let me in despite my appearance when I arrived, with my meager means. The days when Marson and Lormont paid for my travel expenses seems far away now. It's like they were someone else's memories, fading away with passing time. Guess I've changed. Since the death of Mom and Katyusha, pursuing my hypothetical double on the painting turned out to be too tempting. Comforting, even. In any case, I promised Katyusha I would find her.
Esto no puede llevárselo, tío. Pues nada.
Nice. It seems like a lifetime since I enjoyed some good old-fashioned comfort. Room might not be as cozy as a you-call yurt, but it's sure more spacious.
Vale, bueno, aquí ya no hacemos nada.
Was there anything else, Miss Walker?
Apparently the shop I'm looking for is located in Wagen's Antiques district, Could you tell me how to get there from the guest house?
Your best bet is to take the tram, miss. The town centre is almost entirely pedestrian, and your motorbike won't be of any use there. You'll find the nearest tram stop at the top of the stairs, to your right as you go out of the guest house.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
Vale. Hasta pronto.
Have a nice day, Miss Walker.
The Dombre Guest House. According to what I've read, the Dombre is the longest river in Osteltal and runs through Wagen.
Bueno, seguimos inspeccionando.
Pity Wagen is practically all pedestrian. After all those months on the road, I've gotten kind of fond of that old bike.
Bueno, vamos a inspeccionar por aquí un poco esto. Está desértico, tío, esto. A ver.
This district is just so beautiful.
Bueno, no hay nada por aquí. Bueno, pues vamos al tranvía.
Ah, there's the famous Wagen tramway. I'd better take a look at the map to see which line to take for the Antiques District.
Estamos en la pensión. Tienda de Müller. Pues tienda de Müller, ¿no? La pensión está por aquí, pues vamos a la tienda de Müller.
Have you heard what the Thor uncovered up in the mountain?
At Devil's Pass, you mean? I did hear something of things before coming out. What's the latest then?
They reckon they found remains dating back to World War II, when Alpine resistance networks led refugees across into Switzerland. Nasty times were those.
Yes, not the best times in our history, were they?
Bueno, pues ya hemos llegado al distrito de anticuarios y lo vamos a dejar aquí y continuaremos en el siguiente capítulo de Siberia. Si te gusta este vídeo no olvides suscribirte y dale un like si te ha gustado, no te cuesta nada y me ayuda un montón.